here, we have one of the demand zone, hidden demand zone is here. Right, I show you N15. Yeah, this is the N15 demand zone here. And when you look at the M30 H1, you can't find any demand zone here. Can you see the price level? 1955. 1955. But when you look at M30, 1955 here, you can't see anything. You only can see the very big bullish momentum fly all the way high and high, but there is no any rally base rally inside here in M30 chart. But when you zoom in M15, yes, we have the hidden zone. This is the hidden base, hidden sub demand zone in M15. And sharp or not? Yes, very sharp. Why? Because before this zone, how we know this is a strong and good zone? Remember the liquidity concept or not? This is the liquidity concept. This is the equal low here. So if the price has swept or formed the liquidity before the zone, then this is a good zone. Right, this is a good zone if the price forming the liquidity and sweep the liquidity here before the zone, then this is a good zone. So if the price didn't sweep the liquidity before the zone, then this is a high dangerous zone, because most of the time this zone, it will turn to as the liquidity grabbing to generate the momentum. Understand? So we have a liquidity form here in M15. So this zone is a very good zone. Can you see from 1955 until where? Until highest 1993. And one of the setup we have here is the QMM. Still remember? And this zone is still in fresh. This is the M15 zone as well, and the N30 zone as well. Can you see? Rally, base rally. And this is also one of our QM. Previous QM, we have high, low, high, high, then lower, low. But what happened? Yes, last week, I'm also selling here. But what happened? It forms a rally, base rally. So this is what we have to wait to encounter the zone here. Our sell setup has been failed. So right now, we are waiting to buy here. Can you see? The whole trend is still in uptrend. When you're using the same method that I used just now, you try to practice yourself. Where is the swing low, swing high? Where is the last BOS? Where is the last change of character? You will know. That is where we are going to buy here. Right. So, but this zone, whether it's a safe zone to buy or not, for me, yes. Why? Because we have the trend line liquidity here. Can you see the internal structure, trend line liquidity here? If not believe, then we zoom in again here. Can you see N5? Can you see the N5 here? Can you see one of the trend line here or not? This is also one of the chart pattern here. But for me, I know this is the low time frame liquidity. Right? This is the low time frame liquidity. So if the zone here, we have the liquidity sweep before the zone, yes, then this is a good zone. But if you ask me, we have 100% or not, sorry. Right? We don't have 100% win rate. I can't guarantee, and there is no guarantee in trading. I only can tell you we have the high chance of a probability that so far for me, this zone, we have 70%. 70% the zone, it will react and the price, it will U-turn from the zone here. Right? Only few reasons. First, this is the uptrend. So we doing the buy. So we follow the trend. So we didn't do the wrong. And secondly, the second reason is yes, the price has swept the liquidity before the zone. And the third Is there any setup? Yes, this is the QM manipulation buy setup. You see, we have a QM sell here, but already failed. So this is where we counter for the buy. This is the QM manipulation zone setup here. So for these three reasons, it's more than enough for us to make the buy entry right here. Understand? So, and yes, remember our last week before I end my live in TikTok, you see M5 supply zone I have shared to you guys for these two. And this zone react very well with at least 50 pips, 60 pips. Very sharp right here. Both for currency and the gold. No. So if you ask me for the currency, the time frame, right? You're asking the time frame, right? Which time frame that we should take? So it depends, you know. It depends. But since I'm not familiar with the other pair, so I think this answer you should find it out and tell me. You find out yourself which time frame work the best for your favorite pair. Because I'm a gold trader, so I mainly only focus on the gold. So if you ask me, then based on my experience, based on my past few years experience, so this is my answers for you. H4 as our high time frame, M30 as our low time frame. But of course, we cannot ignore the M15 and M5 as well, because sometimes we will have the hidden zone inside the small time frame. Right? For example, we have the M15 hidden zone here. Just now when I show, here 1955. This is where the higher time frame, it didn't show there is a demand zone here. So we cannot ignore as well. So we have to use multi-time frame on your analysis as much as possible. If you use H4, H1, M30, N15, N5, M1, and all the time frame are telling you is a buy signal. So there is no point you are going to go and sell and against your signal, right? Against the market signal that given to you. Correct or not? So we have to trade and follow the trend. That's it. That's the main point. By the way, if you are looking for a prop firm to leverage your capital, this is one of the trusted prop firm I would like to recommend to you called FundedNext. With FundedNext, you can trade up to $300,000 and earn up to 95% of the profit. And one of the best of the FundedNext was you can earn 15% of the profit sharing from the challenge phase profit. For instance, for 100,000 account size, you just have to hit 8% profit target for the phase 1 and 5% profit target for the phase 2. And total up with the 15% profit sharing, you will earn $1,950 from the challenge phase profit. And with 100 account size here, actually not cost you more than $500 with the running promotion, for instance 10 or 20%, and with a higher lifetime payout while the promotion is running. And if you are looking for this prop firm, the link is in the below description, and hope you enjoy and good luck. Just now there was the recording lesson in 19 November, yesterday Sunday, and today is Monday's 20th of November. And what I have mentioned in our live coaching session with our pro communities member, with all our students, and we know this zone is the buy zone, right? This is a good buy zone. Why? And the reason I have mentioned earlier, we have the liquidity sweeping here, and we have also have the liquidity created before the key zone. And let's see what is going on for today's 20th of November, Monday, after the market opens. So yes, the price hit the zone, react well with almost 100 pips, I think more than 100 pips to hit the supply zone here, and finally back to the zone once again here. After that, this zone broken and go for another next buy zone again. And yes, we can see the price respected the zone here again once and back to the previous demand zone. So right here, this is our previous demand zone, and after this zone has been break, and this is the flip zone where the previous demand zone right now swap turns to becomes the supply zone to sell. Alright, so yes, today we have a wonderful day and the market give us a lot of the setup. A buy here, a sell here, then I have another sell right here, then another buy right here. Alright, for today we have 4 opportunity for the today's market. So thank you, and if you're watching this video until here, and if you have any inquiry you want to ask, yes, you can click the link in the description below and look for the admin for looking for the premium mentorship class. And please do follow and subscribe this channel, and don't forget to hit the likes button if you enjoy and learn something new from this video. Wish you all the best. Happy trading, happy profit, happy life. See you again in the next video. Bye bye.